my date ended early, so I thought I'd give you a call. Mom, with you, if it ends too late, I'm going too fast. If it ends too early, I've driven him away. You know what? We just didn't fit, okay? No, I did not hit him. He was one of those guys, you know? He held the door and he pulled out the chair. Mom, he tried to read me the menu. You know what? I don't need help. I'm not blind. Yet.
Corpus malefactorum et obedire. Demonus veni hit. Know my desire, and you may have your price. Was that a yes?
I don't know. Savage Garden, Funhouse, the Bovine. Yeah, we'll do the Bovine. Okay, you choose then. What? Sorry, I thought I heard something. There's some guy. He's wearing a black cape or something. Cool, he looks like the freaking Prince of Darkness.
Mom, something's come up. I gotta go. Yeah, I love you too. Mom, I gotta go.
Be a few more minutes, man. Detectives are on their way and want to ask you a few questions.
All right, who's catching tonight?
Detective Salucci and Graham.
Had to be Salucci, huh?
Vicky.
Hey.
Hey, what the hell are you doing here?
Almost getting myself killed trying to stop a homicide. Hi to you, too.
Dave Graham, Vicky Nelson.
Hi. You're a legend. He's burned through a lot of partners.
Hey, how much longer are you going to last?
Listen, Dave, why don't you see if they've been able to lift any prints, will you?
You look nice. You dress for work these days?
I just came from a wedding. Don't start with me, okay?
Well, if you can't close cases, you might as well look good.
Well, thank you. You look good, too. So, what'd you see?
I saw someone, big and dark, you know, like he was wearing a cape, tossed the kid around like a doll and then disappeared into that alcove there.
What do you mean, disappeared?
Well, you need a Webster's. I mean, he went in and didn't come out. I saw from across the street and came over to try and stop it.
So let me get this straight. No weapon, no backup, no idea really what's going on, plus you can hardly see. So, what, you turned PI and forgot everything you ever knew?
No, I did forget how ignorant you can sound. What would you have done?
Well, I certainly wouldn't have got myself almost killed trying to prove I'm some kind of superhero.
Oh, that's good, Mike. What, you know what? You should go into psychoanalysis.
Oh, well, shoot me for caring, Vicky.
Okay, I'm good. All right? Settled? I'm all good.
You're not gonna shoot him again.
That was an accident.
Mike. It doesn't look like a robbery. The money and wallet are still there. The wounds on his neck can make it look like somebody came after him with a chainsaw. It also looks like he's been bled out.
Bled out where?
Well, a few drops leading down the alley. A couple more down the alcove. It's a dead end from there.
Yeah, it's just like the other one.
What other one?
The other one that's also police business.
Well, I'm the primary witness. I think I deserve a little information.
Right, just like you went out of your way to inform your witnesses when you were on the job, right?
I cannot believe you are shutting me out.
I can't believe you walk away from the job and expect to be treated like a cop.
And I guess I'll just leave this up to the professionals.
Yeah, you do that.
Well, it's nice meeting you. What?
Hi, Mr. Chen. Hi, my name is Vicky Nelson. I'm an investigator working for a lawyer in Hong Kong. Yes, I was wondering, do you remember an uncle named Chi Fung Chen? No? Okay, sorry to bother you. Can I help you?
The papers say you were there last night. You saw Ian's murder.
You know what, if you're some kind of graveyard groupie...
My name is Corinne Fennell. Ian was my boyfriend. I was on the phone with him when it happened.
I'm sorry. What can I do for you?
He saw something.
He saw who killed him? You should be telling this to the police.
I did. They won't believe me. I need somebody who will.
What exactly do you need people to believe?
Ian was killed by a walker of the night. A vampire.
Corinne, I understand.
Don't patronize me. They're real. Out there, walking the night, looking to slake their unquenchable thirst, feeding on us the way we feed on cows or chickens.
Chickens?
Ian told me what he saw. He said it was a guy wearing a black cape. The police tried to hide it from me, but it was in the paper this morning.
Well,
whatever killed him took all of his blood.
You know what? I'm sure when they find who did this, there will be a reasonable explanation.
They won't find him because they're not looking for what really killed him. It was a vampire. I know it. I can pay you. I've got a job at the university pub. It wasn't a human that killed Ian, Miss Nelson. You were there. You must know that.
You know what? All I know is that whoever did it was big and they wore black.
If it's not a vampire, fine. I just need somebody to investigate it. Please.
I don't want to waste your time or your money, so I'll put a few days into it. That's it. Okay, it's $500 per day plus expenses. Just don't put too much hope into this, okay? It may not turn out to be what you think. That was delicious.
You have no idea.
In your graphic novels, I thought you'd be dark and angry. I never figured you'd for a lover.
Passion is at the center of my work. There's nothing else worth living for.
Oh, you're smooth. I bet you'll even say you'll call me.
You know, it's sad to see someone so young be so cynical.
Yeah, like you're all of 23.
Looks can be deceiving.
Hey, what are you doing? Thought we could play some more.
It's late. You should go home.
But I could just sleep here.
You have a very busy day tomorrow. You should go.
Man, what was I thinking? Tomorrow's crazy. I should go home.
Good night, Sandra.
Good evening, Mr. Fitzroy. You've been following the excitement in the news?
I avoid it whenever possible.
It's all about the vampire. 2 killings already. Not a drop of blood left in either of them. Just like in the movies, huh?
Just like in the movies. Vampires are a myth. The people who write this and the people who read this are idiots.
Yeah, I guess.
They play on people's fears. You'd think reporters would stick to the facts.
You can keep that.
Do you believe this?
No.
Good.
Diabolus Asmodium Terra!
Hey! Hey, excuse me! Can I ask you a couple of questions?
You understand, I wouldn't normally share this kind of information outside the police force. But there are times when we must rise above the rigidities of conventional ethics. Solving this young fellow's murder is all that's important now.
Amen to that. Whoever did this did not care about the extra marks for neatness.
Please, not in front of the client.
I don't think he'll mind.
Oh, just because he's dead doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings. Most are more sensitive than the living.
What do you think caused these marks on his neck?
Frankly, I haven't a clue.
So that you said there was another victim killed the same way.
Yes, with both the wounds are jagged and uneven.
Like from teeth.
Like from teeth. But whatever did the cutting was razor sharp. It cut right through skin, muscle, and cartilage in one fell swoop. No animal can do that.
What about the blood?
Exactly. What about the blood? Both victims were drained nearly dry. That's unnatural.
What do you think this is? I found it in a crack in the wall near where I lost sight of the killer. I know what I think it is, but I need confirmation.
Blood. Most certainly blood. Yes. Now, whether or not it's from our young friend, I can't say until I do more testing. Maybe I should ask him. I'm kidding.
Just let me know.
Look familiar?
Hey, Norman. You said you were going to show up at the EverQuest tournament last night.
We had 8 computers networked at once. It was freaking awesome.
Wow. I was busy. I have better things to do than hang out with undergrads.
Right. Because your social life is such a whirl.
Something like that, yeah?
What, you got a date?
I might have.
Doing math tutoring for girls in the cheerleading squad is not considered a date, all right?
I'm doing some stuff, some serious stuff, all right? I'm making some changes.
Oh, where to start? Wardrobe, bank account, car, personality.
Hey, we got another game Tuesday night if you're interested.
Screw that. All right, I'm not like you guys, all right? I'm gonna get the clothes, I'm gonna get the money, and I'm gonna get the hot car, okay? And I'll tell you another thing. I'm gonna get a girlfriend, a hot one, all right? You'll see. You're gonna see, all right? Oh, hi.
How's the orange pop? Do you want another one?
No, I'm done. Say, Take that.
Thanks.
No problem.
Dude, where'd you get all that money?
Like I said, boys, things are changing.
But they never meet mine.
Nelson Investigations.
I heard you spoke with the coroner.
Wow, news travels fast.
Well, it's a small world.
Did you call to trade cliches, or is there something you have to say to me?
What the hell are you doing sniffing around this case?
You know that information is confidential. Means it's between me and my client.
What client?
Your inquisitive mind. It's what I always loved about you.
Well, why don't you tell me some of the rest then?
No, I don't think so. You're too obnoxious already. Though if you were willing to share information, this case could be solved a lot faster.
Oh, I'm sorry. My ears must be playing tricks on me. Vicky Nelson asking for help.
That's not what I said. I said share information.
Well, that's an interesting idea. Why don't we discuss it over Chinese?
You buying?
I figured you could write it off as a business expense. You're not consulting with the city's finest and all.
Namini Diabolus.
Ajay!
You surprised me, my son, calling me up so soon, and after all those lovely toys I got for you.
This isn't like I thought. I want more.
Of course you do, and I'm here to provide.
Good. Good. Okay. Because I want more money. I want some new clothes. I want a car. Okay, a nice car. Get me a Porsche.
You know the price. Blood and souls.
Fine. Fine, whatever. Take what you need, okay? But just do what I say.
Your wish is my command. Sport.
Cool. Okay, here's mine. It is easy to suggest solutions when you know nothing about the problem.
That's the story of your career.
Hell, that is the job description, baby, and you know it. What's yours?
The night will be filled with mystery and budding romance.
Ooh, I could help with part of that.
Gonna fill me in on the murders or what?
Oh, Vic, come on. This is a hot case. None of it's supposed to leave the department. You know that.
Mike, come on. How many cases have we solved over beer and bad Chinese? Oh, I get it. You're doing Chinese with somebody else, aren't you? It's Dave, isn't it?
Yes, good old Dave. You found me out. God, I miss this. You ever think about coming back to the force?
Yeah, sure. Just as soon as a miracle happens and somebody gives me my eyes back.
Oh, come on, Vic. It could get better. You know that. You say that mega doses of vitamin A and E can make a difference? No, seriously. It can then increase your visual field, help with the dark adaptation. Right?
Sounds like you're reciting this crap.
I Googled it.
You Googled it?
Yeah, I wanted to know. Why?
All the better to pity you, my dear?
Now, you see, that's your problem right there. You never knew the difference between pity and somebody actually caring about you.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah, and if you weren't so damn angry all the time, you'd know it.
So I have anger issues too. Wow.
All I'm saying is that you never needed to leave the force, all right? With a few simple adjustments, you could have lived a perfectly normal life.
I am, okay? And one of those adjustments Who would have met me riding a desk for the rest of my career watching third-rate detectives fumble their way through homicide cases?
Am I supposed to resent that remark? What's that about?
You know what? You can take that however you want. You started it.
All right. Rather than have this whole evening go off the rails, I'll make a deal with you, okay? You tell me why you're poking around in this, and I will share some of what I know.
Fine. You show me yours first, though.
Always was that way with you, wasn't it? Okay, fine. I figure from the way Reddick was beat up before he was killed that the killer had to be on something.
Yeah, maybe crystal meth, PCP, that would give him that kind of crazy energy.
Exactly. The wounds, they could have been caused by a glove with razors or knives on it.
Like Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, something like that.
And what about the blood?
Well, it could be a ritual thing, you know?
Like a cult, maybe.
Yeah, it could be. Why, you got a better theory?
Okay, my client is Ian Reddick's girlfriend. She believes a vampire killed him.
A vampire? Come on, Vic. Going private is no excuse to take money from somebody who's not playing with a full deck.
Listen, from what I've seen, this is as good a theory as any, okay? There was something about the killer, the way he moved, his strength, you know? I mean, how about the fact that he took every drop of blood? Come on!
Maybe he had something with him. I don't know.
Like what? A portable blood-sucking machine? Mike, I went back to the alcove where the killer disappeared, and I found blood 4 inches into a crack in the wall.
Oh, well, that's a hell of an escape route. I mean, Vic, come on. You're talking about real-life murders being committed by some character out of a monster movie. It's ridiculous. What are you doing?
Why? You know what? Sorry. I was just about to tear your head off or something. I don't even believe. This is crazy. Or maybe I am losing it.
Here, get your fortune cookie. Get some vitamin A. Nice catch.
Clearly, I need more beer.
Yeah, I just got out of a meeting with Cindy and Rob. Network is screaming about the violence in the show. Well, I told them this isn't the 50s. There's more violence in your kids' nursery schools. Oh, they started with the whole chicken and egg thing, and that's when I lost it. Jerry? Oh, no. No, it was nothing. Where was I? Yeah, so I said, you know, it's just a TV show. What does one more lousy murder at an act-in matter?
Sorry, love. You just got cancelled.
Well, that was fun. Kind of like old times, huh?
The talking or the fighting?
I was thinking both, actually.
Bye. I've got some work to do still.
It is 10 o'clock already.
I gotta check out that bar that Ian worked at.
Vicky, I already checked out that bar. It is a dead end, all right?
Maybe it needs a better investigator.
Just like old times.
City's finally world class, eh?
What?
The vampire? I mean, you always imagined them in, like, New Orleans or London. Now we've got our own.
Who knows? They might have always been here.
People would have known. I mean, hideous, blood-sucking freaks running around kind of make an impression.
They might have died.
I knew that guy. Ian, the one who was killed. He lived across the street.
Really?
He worked at the Nervosa Club. Nice guy. He used to let people in the service biz in for free.
I'll have to check it out sometime.
You need someone to go with. I get off at 10.
I'm glad I kind of made an impression. You're new here.
Not new to that line.
What are you doing here?
You might want to take that hand off my arm before I snap it off at the wrist.
I need to know about Ian Reddick. One thing people have been talking about. Last night was a perfectly normal night. You don't wind up being killed on a perfectly normal night, trust me on that one. He had a problem with a couple guys. Had to cut them off. What guys? They're in here every night. Thanks. Good evening, gentlemen.
We're busy.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Why didn't you say so? Love meeting new people.
Step into your office.
Hey! Hey, can I talk to you a minute? Excuse me!
So this is better? So what do you want to know?
They say the waiter who was killed the other night had a problem with you guys.
Well, that's a more expensive question. Said we were bothering the girls, he got us kicked out.
That might make some people angry at him.
I try pissed.
But you didn't kill him. You're unpleasant, but you're not involved in the kind of evil that killed him.
How do you know what the hell we are?
We're done here.
You know, we've done a lot of talking for you, pretty boy. I think we deserve a bonus.
I'll give you something you don't deserve, and that's a warning.
Ian worked a normal shift, picked up his check and headed home.
Is that the best you can give me?
There were some guys he had a problem with. Hey, those freaks Ian threw out around tonight?
They went outside with that guy.
What guy?
Pale, black suit,
That sure narrows it down.
pretty boy, long brown hair.
Where's outside?
Stop. You don't want to go out there, beautiful?
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh, maybe we should dance instead.
You picked the wrong dance partner.
You will not remember what happened tonight, but you will remember there are bigger predators than you out there. You will not do this again.
Who did this to you?
I don't know.
You all right, Mr. Fitzroy? Cooking accident, making dinner at a friend's.
It looks bad. You want me to call somebody to take a look at it?
I'm sorry. Bye. Thank you.
Look, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have said nothing to nobody. But my wife, she said it might be important to stop on this guy.
Hey, well, anything helps, right? So you say you saw somebody?
Man, I'm not sure what I saw. I was working the block next to the park and I seen something drop out of the sky.
What's something?
Okay, this is where it starts to get messed up. It started out as birds or bats, and then when it gets close to the ground, it kind of came together. They sort of took a shape as they dropped over the treetop.
Yeah, what kind of shape?
I don't know, like a guy.
Like a guy.
He was all flappy, like he was wearing a long coat that made a noise in the wind. You see, this is why I didn't want to say nothing.
So what happened next?
It was just after that, I heard the screams, then the cops show up.
All right, well, thank you. Thank you for your time. You've been a great help.
If this thing is a vampire, you need holy water.
Holy water?
Yeah, that's what the wife says.
That's what the wife says, don't you know that?
Hey. I'm Norman.
Good for you.
Hey, this is my new ride. Pretty cool, huh? You want to go for a cruise?
Why would I want to do that?
Oh, because I did it, right? Yeah, I got the car. I got the fancy clothes.
Really? Look, are you going to let me pass or do I have to scream for help?
Yeah. Like screaming's gonna help.
Where did you go?
Yeah, wild guess, but I don't think they go anywhere.
You'd be surprised. Now, where were we?
Blood. We were talking about blood.
Yes, blood. Well, it was blood, and it was Ian Reddick's blood. How it got there, I can't say. There really is no reasonable explanation.
You're gonna think I'm crazy for mentioning this, but the woman that hired me believes it was a vampire that killed him.
Well, that would explain certain other findings. Well, there was a substance on Ian's throat and that of the other victims, which was something like saliva.
Like saliva?
I'd be more precise if I could, but it doesn't match any animal or human species. And there's something else. I found this under the nails of the woman that was killed in the parking garage last night. It's very similar in structure to a bat's wing, but...
But it doesn't match any human or animal species.
Exactly. Intriguing, isn't it?
So what are we talking about then? We've got Count Dracula out there on a bender?
We must keep an open mind. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in the police officer's training manual.
I'm starting to believe that.
Now, Mary Baum. Where would Mary Baum be hiding?
I seen the way you looked at her, man. You were gone. No, you were way past gone.
Oh, we were talking about the case. How the hell do you get that?
Look, man, I got eyes.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you, last time you got out with all your parts intact, next time you might not be so lucky.
Yeah.
Who are you to talk, Dave? Your third marriage is on its last legs.
Yep.
My girlfriend's not too happy either. I think this kind of qualifies me as having a certain amount of experience dealing with difficult women.
Uh-huh.
Gee, ever think it might not be them?
You see what I'm talking about, dealing with difficult women?
So Vicky has a strong personality. So does Mike. Maybe they're made for each other.
Yeah, like gasoline in a match. My bet is he gets whooped.
I'm so thrilled to have been a part of this conversation, honestly.
Don't listen to her, Mike. She got away once. If there's even a chance it could work, you have to take it.
Well, I do appreciate that. Thank you for your concern.
Anybody do any work around here?
I'm gonna go talk to you.
I'll talk to you later.
Man, somebody get that girl a donut.
You are here for a reason, right?
Just checking with the ME. Did you read that report?
A report is for me only.
Well, what do you think of it, though? I mean, the batwing that's not from a bat, the saliva that's not human and not animal?
Obviously a vampire, right?
Look, I'm just trying to make sense of this.
Vicky, I'm not going to start hunting vampires, and I don't need you running around scaring people, okay? The papers are already having a field day with this thing.
I am a concerned citizen, all right? I'm trying to help with an investigation. You don't want my help? Look, I'm cool with that.
What? Vicky. Great.
Finish the ritual, Nightwalker. The power will be yours.
Saw something on the lawn? Probably somebody's dog got loose. There. You see? Nothing.
Vicki Nelson.
Miss Nelson, it's Corrine.
Hi, Corrine.
Have you found out anything about Ian's killer yet?
You know, I told you this would take a little time.
We might not have time. How many people is this undead creep gonna kill before somebody stops it?
Corrine, okay, say this is something supernatural. You're all over this occult stuff, right?
Like ectoplasm on a poltergeist?
What's the significance of a pentagram?
It's a power symbol. They're used to focus power in rituals, like to call spirits, that kind of thing. Why? What did you find?
It may be nothing. If I find anything, I'll get back to you, though.
You know something. Tell me.
Look, if I find anything, I will call you back, okay? Bye.
This is Salucci. Leave a message.
Hey, Mike, it's Vicky. This is gonna sound crazy, but I plotted the locations of the 3 murders, and they make up the first 3 points of a pentagram. I think I know where the 4th is gonna be, and I think it's gonna be tonight. You call me back, please.
You thought I wanted you? Stupid. It's her I'm doing this for. Incendia ut telum quad mico contendo quad agato sapiens regius induve.
You seem disturbed. What do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. The girl who ate this, she's yours. All right? I offer her to you. But there's another girl. Her name is Corrine. She works at the university pub. I want her to love me. Can you do that?
Stealing trinkets is one thing. But to steal a heart, that's a tall order. You have to understand, see, I don't have the power of love. For that, you need someone much more powerful than I.
Great. Yeah, fine. How do we call him up?
First, let me finish marking the doorway in blood on the city. Then, one more sacrifice here in the center, and he'll arrive, and he'll be ready and willing to serve you.
I don't care how much blood has to be spilled. I want her. All right? I'm tired of playing the nice guy, okay? Make it happen. You'll find her in Parkdale.
Yes, Master.
I dropped physics in the first place. That's ridiculous. Never a new class. Well, shopping. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye. I'll scream.
I'd appreciate it if you would. not like them. My master knows you. He's coming for you!
Hey! Stop right there! Take another move, you're gonna lose all that fancy dental work.
Hey! Hold it right there!
Victoria Nelson, P.I. Cute.
You son of a bitch. Oh.
Easy. I was just trying to protect myself, perhaps a bit too forcefully.
You think?
I didn't have time to pick up your glasses. I see you carry an extra pair.
Thank you.
Now, I know you won't believe me, but I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, you got a funny way of showing it.
I wasn't the one threatening the other's dental work. My smile's my best feature.
I've never met a vain serial killer.
I didn't kill that woman. I was trying to stop it.
Yeah. Why would I believe that?
You were there. You must have seen it.
I saw something. I don't know what I saw.
Problem with your eyes. It's more than just bad vision.
Yeah, it's called retinitis pigmentosa. It's a progressive loss of visual function. It starts with night blindness, and your vision tunnels. So that it feels like you're looking through a straw. Next stop, blindness. And to top it off, I'm nearsighted.
People with that condition might want to stay away from nighttime stakeouts.
Yeah, are we gonna talk about my vision, or are you gonna tell me what it was I'm supposed to have seen?
Okay. There's a demon.
Demon? Sure. Why not?
You're taking this rather calmly.
Well, I'd be more concerned if I actually believed it.
I suppose I wouldn't either. So how did you wind up there?
I'm busting your chops for talking about demons, and I was out hunting a vampire. Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, okay?
You believe in vampires.
I am a vampire.
You didn't try and kill me.
Was I supposed to?
Isn't that what vampires do?
And I suppose you also thought that garlic and silver crosses would hurt them. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm pretty religious.
Okay, say you are a vampire, Mr.
Henry Fitzroy.
Fitzroy. Why would you be trying to stop another bloodsucker? That's hardly professional courtesy, is it?
I couldn't have something like that running around town terrifying the masses, now could I? Next thing you know, the villagers are out with their stakes and their torches.
That happen much?
Often enough.
Really?
Really. I've lived a long time. Almost 500 years.
I wouldn't have pegged you for a day over 450.
I use a great moisturizer. You know, it's a shame you're not the more trusting type, Vicky.
That's a nice trick.
It's not a trick, Victoria. I'm telling the truth.
That's what I'm afraid of.
The wounds are exactly the same, but she hasn't lost the same amount of blood.
Whoever killed her didn't have time to take it.
Right. Radio car was on the scene about a minute after they heard the screams.
Yeah, they get a look at the guy?
Well, Uniform thought he saw something before he flipped the light on.
What makes me think I'm not gonna like this?
Well, I thought it looked like a man in black carrying a woman. There's another thing. You found these.
Damn it.
This is Vicky. Leave a message.
Vicky, it's me. Where the hell are you? Call me as soon as you get this.
Why did you bring me here?
If you had a more compliant personality, I could have made you forget what you saw. But considering you're so...
strong-willed?
Try hard-headed. I had two options. I could eliminate you, or I could trust you.
Trusting's good?
If I sense I can't trust you, I can still eliminate you before you do me any harm.
Just because you got in a lucky shot doesn't mean that I'm easy to kill.
Everybody's easy to kill.
Why me?
You're a private investigator, and you were good enough to find him the same time I did. The demon hunts nights, as do I. But there's a human who's calling him up, and chances are he's living his life by day.
You want to team up?
Until the demon stopped.
I gotta think about this.
Come to me tomorrow night with your answer. And Vicky, I may be the only one who can stop this demon. Don't even think of giving up my secret.
Who'd believe me?
Mojave finished with a girl. When you find out, just give me a copy of that report, right? Yeah, just put it on my desk. Yeah, I'll take it on. Alright.
Should I call the cops or do you just want to arrest yourself?
Hey, I've been up all night looking for you.
God, you sound like my mother. How the hell did you get in here?
Showed the super my badge. It works wonders. You gonna use that or what?
You know what? I haven't decided yet. So what? Why were you looking for me?
The uniform saw a woman being taken from the scene of a homicide last night. You were there. You are messing around with my investigation.
It's my investigation, too.
No, Vicky, you're wandering around half-blind looking for somebody who's already killed 4 people. That's a good way of becoming number 5. You know what? I'm just happy that you're alive, all right? Talk to you later.
You said you had this covered.
We're on it, okay?
And the chief is on me. The mayor is on him, and the papers are on all of us.
All right, look, we found a pattern to the crimes. Looks like there's some kind of Satanist agenda here.
Great. Even if we break it, it's going to make news for the next 10 years. I want this freak taken down. And fast.
We done?
One more thing. I heard Vicki Nelson's got her nose in this.
No, she's working a separate investigation.
That's not what I heard. We can't afford her anywhere near this. She's a wild card.
Vicky cleared just about every homicide she ever pulled. We'd be lucky to have her on this.
You do not want to stake your career on that statement, Salucci.
I guess we're working together. A history buff?
Family photo.
Right.
You believe I'm a vampire, but you don't believe I had a father?
And you just happen to be one of the most famous figures in history. That would
make you Henry, Duke of Richmond.
You surprised me again. How did you know that?
I have a minor in history.
I learned mine the hard way. I lived through it.
So how did you end up drawing comic books?
Graphic novels. Art and literature have always been my passions. I finally found a medium where I could fully realize the both of them.
This is gonna take some getting used to. Okay, partner. Why don't we start by you telling me how you know so much about demons?
London in the 1890s. They called themselves the Hellfire Club. Rich men and women who went to any length to relieve the boredom of their pampered lives.
Mr. Fitzroy, I've heard so much about you.
The club gave them the sense they were being wicked. They had no idea.
Welcome.
And that's when the evil at the center of it all came out to play.
Nomini Diabolus Ostomoriderin.
Amara was performing a ritual. I didn't know if it was real or not, but I knew he was trifling with something better left alone.
Obey Dire. Why? I demand your service.
What do you demand?
Eternal life.
What do you offer in return?
Blood and a soul. A Nightwalker in our midst. Take him and give me his power.
Oh, yes. You shall have your power. I shall be free. Finish the ritual, Nightwalker. Use his blood to bring me through. The power will be yours. Anything you want.
All I want right now is for you to go to hell.
We will meet again, Nightwalker.
I took the grimoire so that none of O'Mara's followers would use it again. It was the smell at one of the crime scenes that gave it away. The worst kind of corruption imaginable.
Well, I guess demonology's not for people with sensitive noses.
Once the demon touches them, their minds are so broken they don't even know the difference. Whoever's called this demon still thinks he's in control.
Well, if this guy's not calling the shots, then what does the demon want?
The thing I saw last night was a minor demon. His job is to open a door to bring a much more powerful demon through. Once the pentagram is complete, all it takes is one more sacrifice to open that door.
You sure about this?
His master is Astaroth. The same demon I fought 100 years ago.
Great. And what, pray tell, happens at Astaroth's coming out party?
That's when all hell breaks loose.
So for those of us who skipped Demonology 101, define all hell breaks loose.
Pure evil unleashed on Earth.
Like what, wars?
Of biblical proportions. Death, pestilence, and despair ruling for 1,000 years. Most will become corrupt and fall sway to the dark forces. Those who don't will die horribly.
You know, don't go painting it all rosy-colored for my benefit.
Demons have escaped in the past.
Why haven't I heard of this?
You've heard of their work. The slave trade, the Black Death, Stalin's atrocities in Russia.
Okay, so if we stop the one who's calling the demons, do we stop the demon?
If we get to it in time. The trick is finding him.
Where do we start?
Well, the demon from last night can only offer material goods.
Well, we can't just go looking at every newly rich person in town.
Well, a demon can't create the goods. He has to steal them from somewhere close to where he's going to deliver them.
Well, I guess we know what I'm doing. How about you?
Now it's time for me to take a nap.
Oh, okay.
Victoria.
Vicky. Victoria was an overweight queen.
She wore it well, though. Trust me. I wanted to thank you for your help. I haven't met anyone quite like you in over a lifetime.
Well, you know, 500 years old or not, you and I start hanging out together, people will say I'm robbing the cradle.
I'm willing to take that chance if you are.
Must be that vampire magnetism I find so tempting.
My powers of persuasion don't work on you.
Then I guess it's just you. Past your bedtime, isn't it?
found the vampire?
You know what, I can honestly tell you, it's not a vampire.
You're as bad as the police. Look, I threw the I Ching, consulted my spiritualist. How much more proof do you need? I know a vampire did it, and so do you.
Corinne.
If you won't help me prove it, I'll do it myself.
Seen any vampires lately, Corinne?
I don't have time for this.
Maybe it was a giant mosquito.
Hey, it was a boyfriend, man. Give her a break. He was a vampire, and I'm gonna prove it.
Corinne, get yourself some help.
That's the theft reports from the last week. Or last couple of weeks and the whole month before. Keep that stuff in order. You're going to have some filing to do, too.
Yeah, it's like I never left.
It's good to see you around again, Vic.
Yeah, you too.
Hey,
Hey,
still searching for your vampire?
not a vampire. It's definitely not a vampire.
Since when?
I was just messing with you. Come on, who believes in vampires?
Well, you were all over me about it yesterday, weren't you?
Mike, go to practice. What, you don't even know when I'm playing you anymore?
So what's this?
I've walked away from the homicide. I've got to trace a stolen Mercedes for a bail bondsman.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Vicky Nelson walking away from a case just like that, huh?
Yep. Other paying clients waiting for service.
Well, good luck to you then.
Thanks. Nice tie.
No! If you didn't get the blood you needed, that's your problem. Audite sententia vox vodis incendia. You're supposed to be so powerful. You let him stop you.
Unforeseen circumstances. Won't happen again. Not when the one after me arrives.
And you are sure he will serve me?
Every wish, every whim, every dream, every desire. You're the master.
That's right. Go run off and do whatever you gotta do. I just want her to be mine.
I've ID'd a number of thefts that seem kind of hinky. Stuff stolen from a locked room, a Porsche taken from a showroom full of people, cash taken from a bank vault that had a time lock.
Child's play for a demon.
Well, all of them are around the university annex. I mean, chances are good that our target is right in the center. I mean, our demon caller might even be a student.
That's still too big an area.
Well, unless you have a demon GPS around here somewhere, this is all we have.
I was hoping not to have to do this.
What do you mean, you actually have a demon GPS?
I have always avoided contact with the dark arts. Although what I'm going to do isn't much more than a parlor trick, it is still repugnant. Do you want to leave?
I'm always up for a good trick.
Sector demonium sanguis nunc.
Hey, I can see you. Man, another vampire myth, blown to bits.
That's not what we needed to show. I took this from the demon in the park. This is the one we seek. We need to know where it will strike next. I know where that is.
It looks like a city park. There could be 20 places like that.
Demons aren't the only ones who hunt lonely places at night. I know this city. It's by Queen's Park.
All right, then, let's go. Too bad that spell didn't tell us when he was going to strike.
You won't waste any time. He'll take his last sacrifice tonight.
You love it, don't you? Night. All of this.
It's what I am. It's what I've been for a long time.
Speaking of which, how exactly does one become a vampire?
Vacation in Transylvania.
Mom, I'm serious.
It was a woman, Christina. We met at my father's court. She was only there during the evenings and she wouldn't let me see her during the day. Suppose you can love someone so much you just shut off your rational mind.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the phenomenon. So she fed on you?
It's one reason to take a mortal lover.
Didn't you notice the marks on your neck?
My neck wasn't the only place she put her mouth.
Oh.
Then, after about a year, she finally confessed to me what she was. People in the court had become suspicious, and she had to move on. I begged her to turn me.
Wait, you wanted to become a vampire?
I wanted to be like her. I wanted to be with her forever.
Forever's a long time.
She warned me that two vampires couldn't share the same hunting grounds, but I didn't believe her. I told her that true love would prevail. She drank my blood and I drank hers. I died and returned from death. She showed me the ways of the night. Our lovemaking was like we were on fire.
You should work in recruitment.
Then shortly after a year, I was feeding on a woman I'd met at the tavern. Christina was suddenly there. Angry, vicious.
Jealous.
It was the territorial instinct she'd warned me about. We almost killed each other, then she was gone.
Sorry.
I should have listened to her. I'd have lost her anyway, but still.
You never saw her again?
You live long enough. Everything comes around again.
I needed your friend's blood, but I've never been able to refuse a second round.
You okay?
What the hell are those things?
You know what? You really don't want to know. But you might want to get out of here. Now, come on, go!
See, we're stronger. When the master arrives, you suffer.
Ah! Henry! Henry! Oh, you okay? You okay, right? You okay? Come on, you just heal, right? You just heal. You can do it. Come on, you're okay.
I need to see.
I gotta go home. I need to go. Take me home.
Mr. Fitzroy?
Henry. Henry. You okay? What?
So we're at Skate Nation all night, right? Busting sweet backside air. And we're thrashed. We're stoked, but we're thrashed. So then we come walking back through the park. All of a sudden, bam! This thing jumps on my buddy Chad, then hits my head, busting the South Shore birthday.
What the hell did you just say?
Man, English.
Dude, look, I don't know who this guy was, all right? He was just scary and strong. I mean, check it. This 7-ply maple hardwood. He sliced through it like it was cheese.
And then he just let you go.
No, that's when the other dude came.
Oh, yeah, another guy with, like, big teeth and...
No. He was this dude. He went all Bruce Lee on this thing, man. I mean, you should have seen it, like, faster than you could see. Brother, and the chick? Oh.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me. Glasses, blonde, good looking.
Oh, yeah, hot. Yeah, first guy who laid the smackdown on her, too.
Wait a second, is she all right?
I don't know, man. First chance I saw, I was out of there.
All right, I'll tell you what. Make sure that this officer has your information. We'll be in touch with you soon, all right?
My buddy Chad,
I'm going to be in touch with you. Thank you.
Best bet of finding this guy, and the poor guy's a space case.
Another murder last evening by Metro's vampire killer brings the death toll to 5. Now, few details are available at this time, but sources suggest that although he did escape, the killer may have been injured in the encounter. Keep it here on your local news for complete coverage of this developing story, and we'll continue to bring you...
Vicky, it's me. Left messages at your office, your home, and your cell. Call me as soon as you get this.
Mr. Fitzroy?
Oh, crap. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Can I help you?
I was just checking in. I was worried about Mr. Fitzroy.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Henry's fine.
Hey, babe, it's just the doorman.
Henry's a little bit tied up right now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Absolutely. I didn't want to disturb anyone.
It's okay.
Sorry.
But, you have yourself a good night, all right?
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
What am I, an idiot?
How long have you been awake?
Long enough.
Yeah, well, get dressed. We've got a lot of work to do.
You're beautiful.
Chop chop, mister. So I guess it shouldn't really be a surprise that a professor of the occult works late.
She's a bit of a nighthawk herself. I've consulted for her on various matters over the years.
Does she know what you are?
She's been a good friend.
Henry. Missed you. I thought this is your new friend.
Hi, Vicky Nelson, private investigator.
We're working together on something. Sorry to keep you late, but we need some information about a student.
Anything, Henry, you know that.
We believe a student at the university might have taken an interest in demonology.
A more than academic interest. Every year there's a few. They play one too many games of Dungeons and Dragons, and then they start looking into places they have no business.
Can you get us names? Current students, anyone perhaps from previous years?
If you give me an hour, I could fax you 7 or 8 names you might want to check out.
All right, here's my card, fax number.
Henry, I hope nobody's gotten into trouble because of this stuff.
Vicky Nelson.
Vic, it's me.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
I've got a body at the skate park.
Skate park? Yeah, no, I have no idea.
This kid says you were there. You want to come in for a lineup?
Oh, wow, that sounds like a really good time, but I'm kind of busy tonight.
Come on, Vicky, talk to me. Tell me what the hell is going on.
Let me help you.
Listen, I'm getting a list of names that I have to run, and I think one of them might be our killer.
All right, don't tell me one of them's a vampire.
It's actually worse than that.
Oh, Vicky.
Mike, listen, I don't expect you to believe me, but you asked me to keep you in the loop on this, and that's what I'm doing. All right? I'm not going crazy. At least I don't think I am.
All right. Fax it over and I'll see what I can do.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
This cop, Mike, there's a story there.
Long and twisted one.
You still care about him?
Professional curiosity as a writer?
You could say that.
I don't know what's between me and him anymore.
Speaking professionally, that's pretty common. I'm gonna go. If you find our man before tomorrow night, don't try to take him yourself. Wait for me.
And what should I tell him? Just to stop killing for a little while?
Bravery is a powerfully attractive trait in a woman. Stupidity is not. I'll call you.
Travis McDonald, 30 Edith Street. Got it. Okay, you know what? As you go through the list, be on the lookout for anyone with a fancy red Porsche, okay? Do anything stupid. Mike, come on. You know me better than that. All right. Talk to you. Bye.
Hi. You're Corrine, right?
Yeah, I'm Norman from the pub. Big Tipper, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Well, I heard you talking to those people the other day about how you were looking for that vampire.
You know what? I don't need anybody else to make fun of me right now.
No, I don't want to make fun of you. No, I believe you. There are supernatural forces at play here.
You're serious?
Mm-hmm. I can prove it to you. Hey, you're the only person who will believe me, Corrine.
You know who killed him?
Yep.
What proof do you have?
I'll answer all your questions, but I can't do it here. All the proof is back in my place. Come on, let's go. Hey, that's cool. You don't want to come, that's fine. You know, I called the police. They didn't want to listen. I thought you'd understand.
All right. Just give me a minute, okay?
Sure.
This is Vicky. Beep's coming. Leave a message.
Vicky, it's Corrine. I met this guy named Norman. He says he knows about Ian's murder and the vampire. I'm going to his place. I'll call you if I get anything.
You all set? You know, Corrine, I've waited for somebody like you for a long time. Somebody who I could really talk to, somebody who cared about the same things I do, like vintage computers, medieval fairs.
You know what, Norman? Can we make this quick? We have to eat something.
I'm the only friend you're ever gonna need, Corrine.
Thank you.
So these are the candidates for our serial killer? Half these kids haven't left their bedroom this month.
Somebody on that list is our guy, Dave.
Mike, that last guy, his mom still cuts his crust off.
And I know Vicky. If somebody on that list isn't our guy, then he's a witness. So who's next?
Nobody believed me. That's all changing now, isn't it? And soon, you're gonna see for yourself.
See what?
A demon. But not just a demon. This time, I'm gonna call it Demon Lord.
What are you gonna do?
Well, it's a ritual. And you know how it is. You call up a demon, something's gonna die, right? Oh, no. Hey, baby, you know, not you. Not you. Hell, you know, some of those people had to die. They had it coming. But when I chose your boyfriend, what was his name?
Ian.
Yeah, whatever.
You killed Ian.
Well, I did it so we could be together. I did it so we could be together. And when I call that demon lord, and he serves me, you can be my queen. All right. You ready?
Norman. He says he knows about Ian's murder and the vampire. I'm going to his place. I'll call you if I get anything.
Oh, shoot. Henry, it's me. I got our guy. His name is Norman Bridewell, 52 Lunigan Ave. I'm on my way. Get there as soon as you wake up. 52 Lunigan.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
I think we found her final sacrifice.
Henry, it's me. I've got our guy. His name is Norman Bridewell, 52 Lunigan Ave. I'm on my way. Get there as soon as you wake up.
Lux lucis est non vada spicio, ut informis quod sanctus flamma. See, I need another life to bring the demon lord. I was gonna order a pizza delivery guy, but you're so much better. You know, she's like part of the family.
Yeah, well, next time, leave me off the list for the reunion.
Opus malefactum scudo et obedire. Took you long enough to get here.
Sorry.
See, you couldn't even find a proper sacrifice, so I had to find my own.
Lord Astroth will be pleased.
Don't listen to him. He's using you. He's trying to mess with your head.
What are you talking about? You don't even know him. For all you know, he's a nice guy. Look at him, right? All right, so tell me, what do I gotta say to get him? He ut ego mai proficio, meus vatum terminus.
He's here.
Finally's right! I've been waiting a long time!
You were the one who called me.
Yes!
Quickly perform the sacrifice so I can fully enter this plane, and then you will have what you wish.
That's what I'm talking about, man!
Norman! Yes! Norman, he's lying! He's not gonna give you anything! He's gonna kill you! He's gonna kill all of us!
Shut up! Does this happen much in sacrifices? I think she could be a little bit more cooperative.
Nulus evocum anus infernum, ego expello vos, udunne, vos venir! Inituri persitas, ego expello vos, teordur, ut abyssus! Aicio! No!
Eternity is long. I will be back for you.
My hands. It won't come off.
Can't worry about that now. You're okay, let's get out of here.
Vicky, what the hell did I just see?
It's a really long story. But I'm sure glad I'm not the one writing a report.
Vicky, I can't thank you enough. Not just for finding Ian's killer, but for proving to me there really are vampires.
You said there really are vampires.
Henry, I saw him, remember? The eyes, the teeth, all the rest.
Well, I think it would be better for all concerned if you just
never mentioned that ever again.
I agree. Nobody would believe me. But now that I know, I will be a great assistant for you.
What?
Look, I haven't been to class in 2 months, so school's not an issue. I can help you. Plus, it'll help keep me quiet about what I've seen.
$500 a week, no benefits unless you count bad coffee.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you.
Don't ever do that again. Hey.
I wanted to thank you for your help, Vicky. You're a great detective.
Thanks. It was weird working with you, but I enjoyed it.
Good. This won't be the end for us.
No?
You gave me your blood. You're part of me now.
You know, feel free to call me if you need to hunt down any demons, anything.
Vicky, speaking of demons,
Yeah. These, right?
I don't know what they mean, if they mean anything at all.
What, you're worried? That I may have just agreed to go steady with the demon.
All I know is Astaroth is an enemy of both of us now.
Then I guess we better stay in touch.
Vicky.
You better.
Talking to yourself again?
You know me. I was just enjoying the night air.
You're shivering. It's not that cold.
Maybe it's not the cold.
Well, come on.
The arm.
Sorry, excuse me.
I'm kind of the arm.
Do not forget what I am.
Blood Ties, Lifetime's new original series. Vicky continues her tug of war between Henry and Mike.
I have a client out there being chased by a killer zombie, so maybe we could just focus on that.
Of course.
Now she wages war on voodoo.
Now, spirits are not to be toyed with.
This is a world you know nothing about.
Then tell me. It wasn't a vampire.
He was a zombie. Dead bodies resurrected.
Blood Ties, Lifetime's new original series. Watch an all-new episode next Sunday night at 10 on Lifetime.